Well, welcome back to another episode of Cats Out the Bag. I'm Kat. We got my girl Boogie here, and we have a newcomer. Hold on, I'm still like...
Is he new? Because apparently we knew each other in another life.
Right. We have a newcomer to the Cats Out the Bag platform, at least. Introduce yourself.
Tye2livee, everybody.
Are you
if you don't know me already.
Yeah, are you cold?
A little bit.
Yeah,
I'm anemic, so it comes with it. I'll loosen up after a while.
If you have a drink, it does warm. It makes it warmer in here for some reason.
Do you drink?
Is that
or you
like
dry?
seltzer water? No, I don't drink. Thank God.
You don't drink at all?
Smoke, though. Oh, should I say that on the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On
it's Cats Out the Bag.
Though, right?
There's a pot plant behind your head.
Okay, there we go.
So wait, are you one of those weed smokers that just don't drink? Like, you know how there's like, I smoke weed, I don't drink.
That only smoke weed. Like, I don't do pills. I don't do alcohol. I don't do anything besides weed.
Did you used to drink?
I used to drink before I turned 21.
And what? Just bad experiences, or just hated the way it made?
Alcohol poisoning.
Oh,
scared the shit out of you.
Yes.
Scared you straight?
I caught edible poisoning, and I'm still trying.
Yeah.
We talked about that on another pod. I literally thought.
Out of here, man.
Matter of fact, my sister finally sent me the video. I'll have to show it to you.
Oh, I can't wait to see
off
it.
the camera. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right?
I can't wait to see that.
Now I try to like microdose myself to get myself back up there, but
Did you say there was a bug?
Yeah, there was a bug.
What did it look like?
A moth, maybe?
Was it flying?
Yeah, I don't know. Those glasses maybe need to be clean because it did this right in between us.
Well, thank God I didn't see it because I'd be
You'd
gone.
be out of here, yeah. It'd be you and I, one-on-one. It'd be a 60-60.
One of my biggest fears. Anyway,
2020.
So tell us a little bit about yourself for the people that don't know you.
For the people that don't know, okay. Started off as a podcaster. I think I grew that into creating my own shows, different type of shows. I think the first show I spinned off was a show called My Ex Is Back, where we sit exes back to back and ask them questions about the past. That's the one I showed you.
I would love that.
Yeah, it's really dope, honestly. So that was the first one we did. And then we did this, I tried Sessions, which what we do now. It's like a big thing right now. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, before all of this, I used to throw parties. So I used to throw events. So I do this Freaknik every year in Long
Don't go
Island.
too deep into that because I have questions about that.
Got you. Okay, so yeah. So I used to throw events before. Had a little team, you know what I'm saying? Then that spun off to podcasting. Podcasting spun off to doing different shows. Not a rapper.
My bad.
Yeah, but did it spin off? Because didn't you just throw one this year, right?
Which one?
A Freaknik party?
Yeah.
So it's not done.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the podcast.
Oh, okay,
yeah, the Freakniks, they're not letting
still
me
going.
go from these things.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm doing them every year.
You're just getting freaky with it.
Right.
So what was your life like growing up?
Ooh, good question.
Quick change.
Growing up,
What made you want to become a CNA?
my mom forced me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I wish she would have said RN, because then I would have did whatever she said, so I would have definitely did RN. Life growing up was not bad. Wasn't, you feel me? White picket fence and stuff like that, but it wasn't hell either. So.
2 parents in the household?
No, one, my mom. Dad was in and out, kind of, sort of. The mom is, where's that?
Do you feel like that changed you at all?
I sometimes wonder what would I turn out like if I did have my mom and dad in, but I feel like my mom raised a good kid.
That's good.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I'm always like, I wonder like if my dad like was a different type of dad, but then I'm like, I don't know what I'd be today. You know what I mean?
I'm saying? I feel like I'll be playing basketball for sure if he was in the picture, but podcasting is good too.
What were some of your outlets like growing up?
Throwing parties. Like whatever I wanted to do, I'll just put it in the theme of a party and just watch people do it.
I just feel like to play like puppeteer almost.
Yeah.
Okay. There's some psychological things with that.
Before we get into that, what's so funny back there?
Yeah, can you share?
It's really not that.
Oh, the helmet looks like it's on my head?
Oh, we just forgot to take it.
Should we put it on?
This looks like it's from the 1940s.
Right.
Okay, so
Yeah.
It wasn't that funny, but it's just trying to be quiet.
Well, I thought there was a bug over my head. Okay. Anyway,
well, the distraction worked.
Yeah.
Okay,
continue.
helmet
Where
looks
did we
like
leave
from
off?
a fucking
Outlets.
life.
Okay, so yeah,
Outlets.
so definitely throwing parties. Sorry, I feel like I sound my contact. Throwing parties more so. I used to, go into the Boys and Girls Club around the way.
Mm-hmm.
Name some themes of parties you've thrown that you said you wanted to see people do.
Sweats versus leggings.
Wow.
Sounds
Okay.
crazy, but it's dope. when
That
you
was
see
the
everybody
first
do
one.
it.
He was
Yeah.
like, this one.
You know, that's
Yeah.
All right, what else?
That was it. Sweats versus leggings. We did like a. Help me out. Say something from over there. What
Who
else
is
did we
he
do?
off camera to you?
Yeah, he's off camera. Sorry, y'all. He known him since second grade. Feel me? So I guess you would say what, lifelong best friend.
Couple of besties.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
For lifers.
we was in a team together when we used to throw parties. Probably still throw parties, right? He gives his ideas for the picnics.
All right, give me another theme.
Yeah, we did a battle of the sexist theme one time that ended up on Channel 12 News.
What were they battling?
Oh yeah, booty shorts versus cargo shorts. Like, who comes up with these weird shit, right? Me. Not just me. It was a whole bunch. I don't want to just say me because then I'll get a whole bunch of DMs saying
Yeah.
it was not just you.
You traitor.
It was a team of us. Trying to think what other ones.
I don't know, the psychological part of it, of him saying like picking a theme because he wanted to see people do it. I figured it was going to be like a little bit more like rated R.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no.
Well, I
Freakniks
mean,
now, like,
booty shorts and cargo shorts. I guess it's kind of a little.
I know, but even with
PG-13.
like the sweats and the leggings, like clearly all the girls probably were in leggings and all the men were in sweats.
Yeah.
So everybody was looking at ass and dick prints.
Mm-hmm.
All the girls were in
you
booty
should have pulled
shorts.
up.
I have enough of it on IG. Everybody's all these gym guys. I'm like, no one's looking at anything but your dick.
You know what I'm
You,
saying?
no, yeah, you pose for the arms in the back, and no, I'm looking at your crotch. It's
Yeah.
just, and the shorts are
Especially if
getting
you're
smaller.
in
It's
gray.
wild.
Especially if they're in gray.
If they're hanging, they can wear whatever
Yeah.
color they want.
If they're hanging, we're
Mostly
watching.
gray, guys. Mostly gray.
Who's your favorite like artist creator that like kind of inspired you or inspires you now?
Well, being what happens, what just happened, so gotta say new people, right? So,
What, like in the news? What just happened?
yeah.
You were gonna
Was
say
it Diddy?
You were gonna say Diddy?
Oh my
Definitely
gosh.
inspiration of before the fucking
Listen.
freak off, so.
Are you a diddler?
But time
No,
out.
thank God I'm not.
Regardless of whatever is going on with Diddy, right? You can't knock his business brain, whether it was human sex trafficking. Do you know what I'm saying? Like whatever he's being accused of, the man was a business fucking man.
He was a mogul.
He taped everybody. Like he's not dumb. So like I don't find any shame, and I'm not sensitive, and y'all motherfuckers
Be
can cancel me all
politically
you
correct.
want.
I'ma
Knock
say
out to the
Pharrell.
bag, but
Pharrell's
you
a
can
good one.
cancel me. He's a businessman.
Yeah, you get what
And
I'm
he's
saying?
not, he's dumb because he got caught, but he wasn't dumb in how he maneuvered because clearly he's gotten away with whatever, because it's allegedly, for
You know
how
what I'm saying?
long? Do you get what I'm saying?
And then I feel like, I was young watching him create, making a band and make albums and
Right.
make clothes. So
I
it's like-
always, that whole question, like if you could sit down at the table and have dinner with somebody, it was always Diddy for me. And I'll bring the baby oil, fuck it. Like it was always Diddy for me.
That's a real freak, Nick.
So we're going to
I'm
go with a
just saying.
safe answer. Let's say Pharrell, because Pharrell creates shows and shit too. So,
Pharrell?
Not
Yeah.
you going with the safe answer.
yeah.
I love
Okay.
Pharrell.
You could have said Jay-Z.
He's
A
in
lot
a
of people
lot
pick
of-
Jay-Z to have
Jay-Z
dinner with.
too. Fuck. Yeah,
Pharrell's in a
Jay-Z.
lot of behind the scenes stuff that happens though.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I'm more of I like create these shows and I like being behind the camera, just watching the vision come out. I don't
Right.
really like being in front of the camera.
So this is uncomfortable for you.
Not because, weirdly enough, being that I feel like, not that I know you, but I met you before, it's calm, cool, and
Just a
collected
couple of
now.
buddies on-
You know what
on
I'm
It
saying?
is a little awkward for me though when I'm talking about Dick Prince and I
Yeah.
I hired him at a job at one time.
Yeah.
It's weird, but whatever.
Is there any piece
We're past
of
that.
work, whether it's like a movie or music video or anything that like really like correlates with you now, other than Diddy?
Damn. I'm trying to think, what did I watch growing up thinking, like, damn, I want to create that. These are some good questions. And I read them, but I didn't.
I know. I was going to say,
them.
you've known for a couple hours.
Shit.
And she switched them up since
Yeah.
we thought you
Right?
were a rapper.
Yeah.
I guess, because I look at myself as a kid of, like, the pop culture era. So, like, I watched a lot of MTV, VH1. So I feel like all of that, like, I'm programmed with all of that. Literally, BET. So all the Real Worlds, all the
How old are
Love
you?
and Hip Hop, 30.
Was BET After Dark for you or no? That was
Yeah, that was,
soft porn that
Yeah.
night.
you know what I'm
That
I
saying?
used
shit
to put
was
that on.
crazy.
Bro, you remember the Nelly video
That
where
was
they
porn
swiped the
before
card
there was
between
porn.
their
You know
ass?
what I'm saying?
My boyfriend now tries to swipe a card like in between my cheeks like every day. I'm not even joking you. Like
I would too.
payment, just shoot. It is a deep crack.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like, I'd be trying to stick the things in there too.
I see his vision, but I'm also like, put your cards away.
You know what I'm saying?
Put your fucking wallet away.
I'd want to see how many things you could hold in there.
Too much. Probably like a full wine bottle.
You know how they do the videos where chicks are putting things underneath their titties? Like, I
Yeah.
would like to know the capacity of what your ass cheeks can
We'll
hold.
do that later off camera.
All right.
Oh,
I had a
100%.
I had a guy
She
put a
said
boombox,
100%.
like a DeWalt boombox, on his boner. Shocked me.
Hopefully he's in the big screen doing the real porn. Because
I'm a weirdo like
I
that.
mean,
Money for
I'm
it.
into that.
That's
Ben and I
like-
get along with that
that's
shit.
like a 2x4.
Yeah. You know ones with the yellow and black boomboxes?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We tried like a few things and I was like, all right, this is too easy. I was like, do that.
Hear me out. I'm gonna get my boombox, and if your dick can hold this up, we can fuck tonight.
You can hold me.
Try alcohol.
Yeah. Now that's wild.
Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of project to create? Like, if you had to pick one of them, like, what's your favorite niche that you really want to stick with?
So we're doing a reality show right now. Even though it's hell getting it together, it's fun. Like, it's like what I really want to do. It's like film reality show. So it's fucking mind fuck getting it situated, but
Where is it going to be based out of? Can you say?
Long Island.
All of Long Island or just one area?
All of Long Island.
Like what kind? Like a dating or like a real world? Because
No,
you said
more
like
a real world. There
MTV.
you go.
Yeah.
Talk to me. That's
So
what
you're
I
going to get
like.
like a house?
Yeah. This is the mind fuckery, because you get an Airbnb, you pay for it, then you get there, and then they're like, "Oh, we don't want you to film that here." So it's like
Yeah.
What are the age groups?
21 and up, I guess.
So there's no cap?
Yeah, no cap.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I
if
know a
you're
couple
old
of
as
people
fuck,
you could put on that.
jump on there.
I know
You
a
do?
couple.
Give me some recommendations, please, because I'm gonna have to redo the cast sooner than later, because I'm pretty sure they're like tired of me just
Vado.
about who. Oh, the blogger.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with him. He's
He's
cool.
weird. He could wear his Santa suit.
But the sponsors only want females.
Just
Wait, so
females?
what is it, like a bad girls club?
I don't like to say that, because when I pitch the show to people, they just want to make sure they're not getting bust upside their head. So I'm gonna say it's not like a bad girls club. It's more like a real world, just females only.
A
You know what
fun
I'm saying?
girls club.
So what do you think
There
that's
you
going to
go.
turn into?
A bad girl.
Good
A bad girls
backstories, some arguments.
I guess it depends on the personalities you get.
You know what I'm saying? I'd let everybody know ahead of time, like, just use your words. More, I would like it to be more like a
Like preschool.
real world, but real
Use your
housewives
feeling
to where you're
words.
not hitting,
Yeah.
hitting each other. But
Don't bring your bats.
if it happens, I got
Are you going to have security?
so,
Yeah, I was
yes.
going to say.
Can you hire us as security?
Can you take a punch just in case?
No, I'm beating bitches up. Like, I'm not taking a punch. Like,
I'll wear my
No.
We'll
helmet.
use that too.
no, yeah.
I'll
I'm not
wear the
taking a punch.
helmet.
Content is good
I am.
content.
Yeah.
That's not
Really?
taking a punch.
Oh, holla at
We'll
me
wear
after the
outfits
show.
and everything. We could be the girl, cats out the bag security.
Got you. More promo.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that either.
Nah, she
You
can't
said
do
I'm not
it.
doing that?
I'm
She's
not,
getting
You
lifted.
can't damage
I'm
that.
not the type of person to de-escalate. Like I'm like, whoa, and then you swing and it hits me. Like no.
Listen to this. We send her in whenever there's gonna be a fight, and we're like, if you could beat her in a fight, then you become the main chick in the house.
Because you seem
I'm a
like
big
you
fighter.
got that
Yeah,
right.
I'm a big. I used to be.
Damn. What if they try and jump you?
You get what I'm saying? I absolutely
I've had
will.
girls try to jump me.
Just
I
Gotta be ready for anything.
you seem like a nice person.
I can be.
That don't take bullshit.
Yeah, no, I'm a nice person. I don't think I'm friendly, but I'm nice. There's a difference.
Yeah.
So when did you decide to put your first Freaknik together?
2022? 2022?
What made you do that?
Okay, what made me do that?
Was it the documentary?
I took a break from, no, honestly, I did it before the documentary came out, which is crazy. But I took a break from having parties and I wanted to just have one big party to just feel like, nobody's fucking with me. And it turned out to a yearly thing because now there's sponsors and all of this other shit involved. So I'm forced to be a show monkey every year.
By choice.
Do you dance?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Wait, so you just stand still?
I used to dance back in the day. Now I just collect my money and go.
You were Monopoly man.
Yeah.
No, I like watching people have a good time. That's what it is. So I don't dance no more, but I like to watch everybody just.
When were you born?
93, and I'm a Scorpio.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Birthday's coming up, 10/30.
Oh, right on the cusp.
Mm.
So how many have you had so far?
So far, it's been 3. They get crazy and crazier every year.
That's my next question. Do they up in production each year and place?
They
Like
up in
how small was
production,
the
they
first
up in
place?
costumes. Like this year, somebody had like a ass plug in, something I've never seen.
Oh, with the tail?
before.
With the tail?
Yeah.
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 I like to see those. I'm not. Yeah.
In the
I'm not doing it, but I'd like to see
Shout
it.
out to you, Mimi.
Yeah, shout out to you, Evie.
You
I
know
have
what
one
I'm
at
saying?
home, but I'm too scared to use it. It's going to stay there.
So yeah, it gets crazy every year. Each year the budget goes up. More sponsors come.
Who are your sponsors?
Fort Savage, Free Spirit. Some food companies, I can't remember the name. I just know one of the man's name is Jeff.
Shout out to you, Jeff.
In your company.
And your company.
Right.
And your food.
So yeah.
So what is your plans for 2025?
Ooh.
It sounds so far away,
They'll
and
probably
it's
get mad
trippy
if
that
I
it's
tell you.
not.
I'll give you some of the plans. So they want to bring somebody in,
Okay.
celebrity this year. Well, next year.
Are you going to do it at that park again?
I'll tell you off the camera.
Okay. Did a lot of people interrupt it? That's what I was wondering.
No,
I was curious
surprisingly,
because
there was people camping in the
that's what
background.
a lot
and
of
shit.
people
It
go
was
there to
insane.
camp and stuff.
Some people would stop, look, and see everything that's going on, and just.
Keep going.
What were the hours? Like, when did it die down?
So the one we had this year was actually the shortest one we had because we abide by the park rules this year. So it was from 7 to 5 to 9.
Oh, okay.
Those are good times, though.
Yeah.
It is good time.
You know why? It's less fuckery.
Yeah.
It's less
There
fuckery.
you go.
Whatever
Which
you
it
guys
was
want to do
less fuckery.
after, go do. But
We
not
hired a
here.
good security team each year though, so nothing really happens. Thank God.
How long did the other ones last? Like all night?
So they will probably last to about 11, then we will bring it to an after party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which
That's
is
when the
usually on
fuckery
block.
happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this year ended at 9, and we had an after party at a club.
Do you think there's anything you would do differently about each one? Sorry, my foot just fell asleep.
Make it more games, more interactive, so you're not just going there to shake ass. You know what I'm saying? Probably get a giant Connect 4 next year. Get a giant fucking Twister, something. So
Well, that's
more
kind of the premises of the
interactive.
original Freaknik.
You get what I'm saying? But
It was
we
a group
just
of college kids that wanted to get together to hang out. Yeah.
Listen, the women love the bull riding thing. Rent one of those.
Oh, we
Yeah.
did that this year for the
Oh,
first
you did?
year, which
Okay.
is a big
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that again next year.
We're going to hold you to it.
We get drones. It's a big fucking thing. I gotta come next year. It's safe. Nothing's gonna happen. I swear.
I saw the flyers for it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got security. Yeah, stay next to me the whole time. Only thing I do is walk around and just greet everybody.
And go like this.
You know what I'm saying? All right, are you having a good time? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Everything good? Good. Look
You
at
really
y'all
do
out there.
that?
I swear.
like a mayor.
So
Is it because you're scared to get like sued or anything, or you just calm?
This year was the first year we got insurance for everything. So we got like party insurance for like $1 million if something had crazy shit, you guys. Crazy shit's out here in Park.
Beep.
Okay, so the
No,
park,
I'm just kidding.
so the park that we did it at last year we had to get a lot of insurance, like liquor license, and
liquor license is not easy to get.
it's not, and it costs a fucking fortune.
A lot.
That's awesome that you guys are able to get it though. That's official.
Yeah, we plan it out. Like we start to get it together in January, so we try to get all our permits and everything we need January. So from January to June, it's just smooth sailing, getting sponsors together, food vendors, and all of that good stuff.
That's awesome. So with there being so many cooks in the kitchen, how do you guys have like different creative processes? How do you go around working around the egos?
It's a great question, Katie.
It is a great question. How do we go around working around the egos? We come to a happy medium.
Agree to disagree type shit?
Agree to disagree.
Is there a head
I feel like
person?
If I'm being honest, it was smooth sailing for the first two. I think this was the first year that it was like a lot of head clashing this year. So we definitely, I guess we just agree to disagree.
I feel like with like things like this, like there's people that have like the creative side and have all these ideas, and then there's people that aren't necessarily as creative but more business mind like.
Right.
So the best pairing is to have like half and half.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm the creative guy, and my like Free Spirit and Port Savage, who I call like my business partners. Basically, they are my business partners. They pay for it. So if I
they're the business side.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So yeah, we don't clash often, but
So you're more of like the creative to it.
Yeah.
Do you wear any crazy outfits?
No. Not at all.
So from Freakniks and throwing parties, where did like podcasting and creating the Culture Crew, is that what it is?
Yes.
Is that like your brand? What is that?
Yeah, man.
Explain that.
Brand. So that came out of, I always wanted to do a podcast. I came up with the idea 2017, but I actually got to do it, I think 2020 during the pandemic. I don't know what, I've always been told I have like a radio voice, so I always wanted to do something.
It's very soothing.
I definitely listen to you read a
I'm
book.
falling asleep.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the deepness
I'm
of
calm.
it all. I guess what it is.
We're gonna have you do a couple of lines at the end of this.
Yeah, we're gonna have
hate
you
it.
read out of a fantasy
I
novel.
definitely will. I'll do some promos for you.
Yeah.
I swear. So being told that all my life, I guess that mixed with all the knowledge I got from pop culture, like knowing all a bunch of shit, the weed is taking some of the memory away, I swear. That made me want to do it, I guess.
So what's like the main topics that you guys like? What would you say your subjects are?
So we would do hot topics, so whatever's going on with crazy ass celebrities, you know what I'm saying? Then we would do like a topic that affect like us, like our culture, I guess, like Black culture. So we would have a therapist come on. We had a therapist come on, a doctor come on. We have a friend, shout out to Arella Carantes, who's in the WNBA. So when she's home, she comes on.
Nice.
What else? Accountability coach.
I believe she was on Culture Shock too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we talk about fatherhood. We talked about childhood traumas, grief.
Is it all men? Like it's all men?
We started with 2 guys, 1 girl. Then had to get a new cast, and it was 3 guys. Then got to get a new cast.
I like the men podcast that like talk about like
I like
deep shit like that. You know,
I do too, but I also like the female perspective too. So I actually kind of miss having a girl on there because that one person that can be like, well, hold on. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So you speak about fatherhood. Do you have any kids?
Yeah, I have twins.
You have twins?
Wow.
Twins run in your family or the mother's family?
Mother's family.
Wow.
1 boy, 1 girl.
Oh,
Ah.
nice. Done. No, I'm just kidding.
Done.
No, I was
Done.
I was kidding.
Super done. I was about to
How old are
curse.
they?
5.
Okay. Congrats.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
So when are you bringing your podcast back, or is it still shooting?
I had plans to bring it back next year, but I don't want to be a part of the cast because I just like to be off.
So you want to
Off
be
the
a
camera.
cameraman?
No, not even that. I don't even like to do that, to be honest with you. I just want to be there, like, come up with the topics, help them come up with the topics. This is how we're gonna do it, and just see how you got your people off camera. Exactly what I want to do.
Well, if you're ever looking to join another podcast, I need a topic guy.
Right?
Yeah.
Just saying. You could be the guy in Cats Out the Bag.
I don't know if you ever watched Cats Out the Bag.
I have, actually.
Yeah, it's, there's no hold bar here. We speak what's on our mind, and
I'm going to come and co-host some episodes with y'all.
You will? Oh, on camera.
You can come to a regular one. Yeah. They get a little crazy, but you're going to have to open up.
Yeah, I definitely will.
Yeah.
Someone would have paused
I'm actually mad you can't smoke in here, because the more I smoke, the more
the creative juices
flow. Yeah.
All my shows have been created with me in my car smoking, with the windows up, with a pen pad and a pen.
So what if we put you in like a beehive suit?
Oh,
we throw
like
a joint in there,
suit? Yeah,
and then you're just baked out, and we just like wipe a little apart, and you could see your face.
I would try that.
No, don't even wipe it.
Hold on now.
There you go.
If you offering, I'll take one.
You really want?
Yeah, seriously. I'll definitely take one.
Look at that.
How many minutes are we at? Oh my gosh. We're going through our questions fast, so that means we could do crazy ones.
This is a breeze.
Are you single?
Not bad. No, I'm not. I'm not single.
That's got to be a quicker answer. They got to be quicker than that. Damn.
No, I'm not single, you guys.
Oh, you're going to be in trouble. He said, it was a big silence.
Appreciate it. Thank you. No, I'm not.
Is it with the mother of your twins?
Yes.
Oh, good for you.
I don't want my kids to go through what I went through, so.
Oh.
Wait,
so do you believe in breaking?
So
no, I heard what you said, but she's saying, but there's double sides to that.
Lord, don't say that on the...
I'm just saying.
Let me ask my next question.
That why you're there?
But realistically,
yeah.
You're in love? Love?
And it took a lot for me to do the same thing. But
So you can...
if you're not happy, your kids aren't
Got you.
But are you happy?
Ooh.
That's such a hard question. It is for me, like even for me.
I'm so sorry too if you watch this. Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah, get this guy on the pod. Get in here.
Give him a mic.
Get this kid a mic.
Good God. I'll answer that later. Off camera.
Oh my God, that's even worse.
Yeah.
It's not.
I'm not editing this
Oh,
either.
I like her.
You have glitter on your face, by the way. Do we know that?
I got glitter on my face? Oh, hope not.
The diddler?
Not glitter. I just got my hair done, so probably my cousin. It's all good.
So let's get scandalous. Where's the craziest place you've ever had sex?
Freaknik 2024.
In a canoe. She was rowing.
Let's do the promo now.
Good God.
Freaknik 2025.
I guess at a school. I'll answer the questions.
At a school?
Yeah.
Like that you were attending, or like after hours,
After
or
hours.
like in between classes?
Were you a student?
College,
Was she a
high
student?
school, middle school? Like
This is in my earlier years.
Okay.
My earlier years. This
In a
is not
stairwell
recently.
or just on the
On school
property?
campus, I guess you would say.
Under the bleachers? Where?
So what?
Paint a
college?
picture.
In the parking lot.
Oh.
Not
Oh, in a
the
car?
bleachers. Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of regular.
She's like,
We thought
Okay.
you were going to say like in the grass, in the parking lot, like on the ground or something.
On the football bleachers.
Yeah.
I have had sex on the ground
On the
before.
goalpost.
Good God. Y'all actually is crazy. I like this. I like this. This is different.
Wait, did we ever ask you that?
What?
Where's the wildest place you had sex?
Mm.
If you say any of the places that the boys be talking about, I'm gonna be upset. What is that place? Woody always talks about the fucking woods. And then there's another place behind the deli or
woods.
something.
behind the deli.
Behind the deli. Okay, yeah.
Behind the deli.
Did you have sex there?
No,
Oh,
no,
thank
not
you,
a deli.
thank you. Thank the Lord.
Maybe a public
Right.
park.
The woods.
A public park, like outside?
Yeah. Or
We caught somebody on our drone having sex
on the
at,
beach
in a parking lot
in like.
at the Freaknik
Oh.
2 years ago.
Well, a big question that I feel like always comes up on this pod and Burn After Rolling is it worse to fuck in the woods or to be getting fucked in the woods? Like, I say it's worse to get
Dirt
fucked in
in
the
your
woods.
coochie?
I would never.
No, we're standing, baby.
I'm
What
about to
do
say,
you
you're not gonna
mean?
get
Like
on the
there's
floor.
You never know how crazy these
Yeah,
people
no.
might be.
And if I'm taller than you, then it's not happening.
Yeah.
No,
What do you bend over onto like a tree?
Yeah.
You're asking the wrong person.
I'm just saying hypothetical here.
no.
The
you
boys
just
of
bend
this whole
over.
podcast world keep talking about that. I have no idea how that works.
Lot of weird things
I'm not
going
fucking
on.
in the dirt. I'm worth more than fucking in the dirt. Okay.
Any object
Now
around,
holding on to the
like,
tree.
I would say no.
Splinters.
I'm just thinking of dirt and debris.
Yeah, me too, ew.
You wouldn't get on the ground. You just
You
bend
never
over.
know what type of freaky shit these kids are into.
Yeah, these
Or I
kids
guess
nowadays are
grown men.
advanced. As
No,
fuck,
yeah, grown men because they were doing it back
Yeah.
then.
literally.
I mean, I guess when you're like that horny, you just get it where you
When
can.
Just
you're
gotta
young,
go.
you don't care. Like in high school,
I cared. I always cared. I always cared.
no, not in high school.
I mean, I've had sex in some strange places, but it was
What's your strangest? On top of the Empire State Building.
do you know Wildwood Lake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had sex on a picnic table there, but it was in the middle of the day.
I love that.
It was very like I'm surprised
I love
we
that.
did not get locked up. Yeah, it was very spur of the moment. It wasn't like planned. We were like strolling by the lake.
You know that hill there?
What side
down
is
to
that?
Going down to the water, to the bay.
Joe.
She's gonna say
I'm on
no.
this side of the lake, like behind the bowling alley.
Bell or something with the
What?
car down
There's the bay, and then there's a little
That's a
concession
bay?
stand. Yeah.
I thought it was a
And there's
lake.
a
It's
hill.
called Wildwood Lake.
There's a hill that's like this.
I think we're talking about two different bodies of water.
No, you can't.
Wildwood Lake behind the bowling alley. Ghetto as fuck.
No, I don't know.
I'm mad I'm even saying this out loud.
I'm thinking of the
She's like right off
campground.
of 51.
Wildwood right off of 51.
The campground.
The bowling
That's,
alley.
I'm thinking of the
Bowling
campground.
alley going towards the
We're talking about two
I'm
different
thinking
bodies
about
of
the
water.
campground.
Right. We're talking
Well,
okay.
the campground, there's a hill there. It's like
You're
this.
big
and,
into camping.
and yes, I fell down it.
Oh, I
but
thought you
it's
had
not-
a sex story. I'm like, you were big into camping.
It's not a normal hill. It's like this. And I got on a bike to prove myself. And I fucking...
Down the whole hill? Did you end up in the water?
No, listen to this.
Oh, so she did fall.
I didn't
I
fall.
said she probably fell when she was on a bike.
She
Um,
did just say.
backseat podcaster, pipe down. There's a steep hill like this. I went on a bike to prove myself, and there was no brakes on the bike. I wasn't even talking to you. Now you're gonna be kicked out. And I went out, and my legs went up into the air, and kids called me Superman for a couple of years.
But you didn't hit the water.
I almost did.
It would have been so much better if you went right into the
Well,
water.
my legs at the end after Supermaning were on the ground on either side of the bike, and like I was dragged. Like, so there was like skid marks from here, like all the way down to my toes.
Okay.
Blood. I woke up. They thought I like broke my leg.
All right. Wait, so let's go. all right. All right, let's revert back to the wildest places. Because I feel like it's different for women and men, right?
Definitely.
So we just said wildest places we've had sex. Where's the wildest place you've ever given head?
Oh,
And where's the wildest place you've ever gotten head? Yeah, see, it's going to be different. It's different because that's a different,
I've never really given head anywhere wild. surprisingly.
Really?
Yeah.
And you love giving head.
I know.
That's
surprising.
crazy.
Maybe a car.
I'm
don't-
scared to give roadhead because we're not about to die over some fucking.
I love
head.
roadhead. I like living on the edge.
I don't know. Like I'm more worried about my capabilities and you being able to drive the car. Do you get what I'm saying? So like
I
I'm not
always
risking
ask
it.
first.
Ask what?
Like, you good with this? You gonna close your eyes? Don't close your eyes.
And he's gonna lie and say, "Yeah, no, I got this."
It's in the Lord's hands after that.
I'm not about to Jesus take the wheel over some fucking neck.
Carrie Underwood was taking every wheel I've ever given head in.
Yo,
All right, wildest place you ever gotten head?
I would just say the safe answer: a beach.
A beach? Okay.
This is when I was young. I'm not lying. I promise you, I'm not lying. I gotta just because I don't want people to watch this. Think I'm
Now
talking
you don't
about
want
something.
people to watch this, period.
No, I want people to watch this, but
Bring in the views
this
and let us
isn't
know his
recent.
real
This
answer.
Is old. We're talking about old stuff for me.
Well, yeah, I didn't say like when's the last time you got head. I said when's the last.
Yeah.
What's the wildest place you've ever gotten head?
Beach.
People do their own math from that.
Beach, movie theaters, in the car.
I never did the movie theaters. I
See,
hate that
you ever
arm.
see
The
an
arm
old
thing
movie?
is
See a movie that's been out for
no,
a long
yeah.
time and just get seats all the way up.
Well, the seats now,
Mm.
I could see how that's possible, but like the old school seats with like, you sitting upright, the hard angles, like no.
I feel
it's
like
not
at
really.
Quorum Movie Land, everybody was doing weird shit.
It's probably
We
covered in
weren't, but
season.
She
there
said
was
we
people
weren't.
doing weird shit, like
They
really,
were doing it in back of the movie.
yeah,
They were doing weird shit.
Said in
definitely,
the back of movie land?
yeah.
They was fucking in the back of the movie.
Why not inside? back?
Everybody was, I don't know.
It was like a
It's
hangout.
like a quorum
Literally,
thing.
when
Everybody
I
wants to
say
fuck
it was, like,
outside. I don't know.
Everybody from Long.
There was people getting light in the front, and there was people fucking in the back.
It was crazy. Good times though.
Yeah, good times.
And we just went for the movie.
Yeah,
And
we
we
were
said
just
there was
we were
people
just in
getting
it. We were just in it to tell
My
a
brother
story.
gets late.
Oh, so you were in the front?
Back in the, that's
He
what
was
I
in
said,
the
back
front
in
and
the
the
day,
back.
he used to get late.
He was in the front catching something to take to the back.
That was funny.
Where was the craziest? Now to bring on my outstanding people in the back. Where's the craziest people you guys ever done it? Because I know Milf
She
has
wants
a
the
good
people's
story.
names. She said the craziest people.
No, not the craziest people. The places.
Yeah. Name
Yeah.
your person.
Name your people.
I didn't get on a boat party one time.
Yeah,
Remember that?
You didn't?
No,
it was
You
my
didn't make- you
graduation
didn't make
party.
the boat?
I didn't make the boat.
So you were fucking in the parking lot?
Something like that.
Okay.
There was people fucking in the bathroom of that boat that you missed, and they broke the sink. Just
See, that's
saying.
where I'm like, bathrooms? I might give head in the bathroom, but
I
like,
would never in a bathroom.
Yeah,
Dirty
no.
ass bathroom.
What about you, Milf? I'm only saying that
you
because
don't
of her
want to
sweatshirt.
say it.
Is it crazy?
Oh, I can't say something either. I just realized. Yeah.
What do you got?
I can't. I'll have to tell you off camera. Him and I are going to have a
I need to know
powwow.
all of these things off camera.
I can't because if I can't.
Right.
I just remembered it when you were like, I can't say it. And I was like,
I
oh,
can't
shit. That I gave you the wrong information on the wildest place.
Holy shit. False narratives here.
No, that was an accident. It was an accidental omission.
They're piling in.
Just said they're filing in.
So for 2025, what are your aspirations and where do you see yourself as a business and as a person going?
Good question. So we're gonna be refilming My Ex Is Back in 2025. Bringing the podcast back. Hopefully we're like deep into sessions. Yeah, hopefully we'll be filming a reality show. We'll find somewhere that'll let us film and be good with that. And then I have like 3 parties planned. Freaknik. We're doing a carnival. Hopefully we get the permit for that.
No, that sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one more thing we're doing I can't say yet. But I'll come back and let you know what it is.
If you were to do that X show, what X would you bring?
I guess
It's a good show. Y'all should come on and we give you free liquor.
I don't know if
Any
I
of
would have
y'all.
an X that would like willingly.
I have a show
I think
called My
I
Ex
only
Back.
have, like,
so we
one
sit
X.
X's back to back and we ask some questions about the past.
of substance.
That's the first round, right? So the second round, clearly you'll be drunk by the second round. Then y'all ask each other 5 questions. Whoever doesn't
Those are
wanna
the type of
answer-
podcasts I watch. Like those.
Those on-
Yeah, I love
yeah.
those. Yeah.
We're gonna do a balloon pop one here. That's like a big one we really want to
So
do.
mean.
They are.
They're
like
interesting.
They are mean.
It's fucking
They
Yeah.
are really mean.
They're mean. They're terrible. Like you just walk in and they're like, I would be tight.
I don't think you're getting popped.
I'm not saying.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
'Cause
Because
I
a
feel
lot of
like-
people judge off of looks.
Yeah, I feel like
I
a
feel
lot of
like you
people.
can't- right.
It'd be funny. And I get what you mean by it's messed up. It's like, yo, that's messed up. Y'all all popping.
Some of the guys be butt
We
ugly.
hear them out a little bit.
But some dudes be talking all women and they still popping it as you go on. It's like, wait, you didn't say nothing wrong yet.
Yeah.
Why you still popping it?
Well,
Yeah,
because sometimes they're
definitely
walking up with
weak.
like open toe sandals and their feet are looking like dogs. Like, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna get to know your personality
Not with
and
those
sleep in the bed
legs.
with them shits? No, like,
Yeah.
like I hate to say
Play
it, like
footsies?
I don't think everything's based on physical attraction, but a lot of it is. Do you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, you
No,
could
I
be the
agree.
sweetest person
That's
in
why I
the
don't
world, but if your second toe is bent underneath your foot, I'm gonna be looking at it 24/7. And how do we function in life? I
Yeah.
can't do it.
She's
You know
going
what
to
I'm
be
saying?
like, before
Oh,
we
we
start,
know.
put on a pair
I
of
just
socks.
feel like God did not call me to the ministry of ugly. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I don't like
I'm sorry, I don't like
I can't. It sounds so shallow, and I'm pretty sure in every, I'm not attractive in everybody's eyes, but I don't think I'm ugly. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, like I'm not conceited. I just like, same thing with ugly friends. Some people have like one ugly friend. I can't do it. I can't do it because then it's like when we're out, who you're talking to? Are you taking one for the team?
I was
Is
just
it
about to
me?
ask,
Is it
have you
you?
ever taken
I'm not
one for the
doing that.
team?
I'm not doing that. Have I ever?
Yeah.
Never.
Have
Couldn't
you?
pay me enough.
Have I ever what?
Yes.
Taking one for the team?
Yeah, no. I have
No?
standards.
Good for you.
What's your type?
I'm not gonna answer that on camera
What the fuck?
Oh my god. Why?
because it's okay.
It is.
Making it worse for yourself.
She's going to be watching this, writing down like a bulletin.
Do you have a type?
Yeah.
Like a set type? Well, no, I'm just because
Circle
some
back,
people,
circle
some people have a set type, and then some people have like
What you mean by set type?
like an
All right.
area.
Elaborate and then
So like you can say I only like brunettes. I like them between the height of 5'2" and 5'6". I like them slim thick. That's like a specific type. Do you know what I'm saying? But then there's men that just are attracted to women, period, in the sense of doesn't matter if they're skinny, they're chubby, they're tall, they're short, like they're just attracted to them. Some people only fuck with white girls. Some people like are very much into, black love
Yeah,
and things
so-
like that, and that's fine. Some people I know somebody who only deals with somebody who's mixed. Which is crazy to me because it's like, how do you get to the bottom of that? Is
Trying
that
to
like
think
one of
of
the
how to
first
answer
questions you
it.
ask? Like, are you mixed or are you this or this?
What's your dash?
Yeah, right. Some men only like Latinas,
I've been with all different types.
Okay.
Okay.
Was that a good breakdown of a specific type?
I'm trying to think.
I have a friend and she only likes 6'4" and up, dark skin, and they have to be like
I don't
big
really
boys.
have like a preference. I'm trying to think.
You do have a preference.
I do have a preference
Because
I'm
you
trying
said
to
you,
think how
you don't want to
say-
talk about it, so you clearly have something in mind.
Trying to be respectful,
To who?
people that's watching.
Oh, okay. Okay.
His girlfriend.
No, not no like that, but because I don't care if I.
So
I'm
then
trying to
respectful
say-
to what?
What do you say, petite? Like I don't know, like no disrespect.
Skinny.
I
What do you
would
like,
say,
skinny?
Because my girl, like, yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like somebody that looks like you, but you get
So
what I'm saying?
petite,
There you go. I
on
just
the
didn't know how to
slim
say it in
side,
an educated
with
word.
a little
to
bit of
be
booty,
without
great
sounding-
nipples.
Great nipples.
Thank you.
You haven't lived until you've seen this girl's nipples.
Just so the viewers know who we were looking at and who we were saying.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
You know
So
I'm
what
saying?
were you afraid you were gonna offend the Lizzos of the world?
No.
Like, I don't
Yeah.
fucking stand. I don't get it. I don't get it. Who are you offending?
No, I just didn't know how to put it in the right
you didn't
words.
want to
you know
offend
what
You
I'm
were
her?
gonna
saying?
offend us?
I didn't want to like describe her and then she goes, "This motherfucker
Not
talking
you,
about me."
Pudgy
Like, what the
bitches.
fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
The opposite of you two. Got
Yeah.
it.
no.
Fucking with you now.
No.
You opened that door.
I'm just thinking of people.
People like us.
People I've
people
messed
like
with in the
us.
past because I'm trying
That's
to
so
like.
cute.
Speaking
What the
for
fuck
the
is the
chubby
type?
community,
Yeah.
we don't care.
Yeah, the
No,
Fat People
because that's-
Association,
Yeah.
FPA. FPA is fine with it.
I don't want to say like I've never messed with a chubby girl because that's not true. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody would be lying if they said
get
they
what I'm
never
saying?
messed
So
with
it's
a
like,
chubby girl. It's fucking warm
Just
honey
most of
buns
the
over
girls
here.
I've
Okay.
messed with.
Nice and moist.
Yeah. So they'd be lying if they
so
said they
they've
never
both
did.
been petite. That's the educated way I can say it.
Slim
I guess.
thick.
There you go.
Short. Because
Not
petite is short.
Not sure.
I keep looking at Lauren.
I'm thinking of pant
Style.
sizes. Petite is short.
Size 4. Great
You want little feet. You want like size 5. That's petite.
I don't know.
Look at my hands.
What height?
That's what I'm saying. She.
I'm 5'3".
Okay.
Most of the people I've dated is like,
Okay. So you have a type.
yeah.
Was that so hard?
I just didn't
took us
want
like
to
20
offend
minutes.
nobody. You
Really
know
had
what
to
I'm
pull
saying?
it
Who
out
are
of
you
you.
worried about offending?
Not nobody here.
Everybody
just
has a
people
preference.
that's watching.
Everybody has a preference. Like, I've spoken about.
Let me tell you,
about
the
it openly.
viewers have heard way crazier answers
Yeah.
to that.
Got you.
I've
Got
literally
you.
spoken about it openly, and it's so funny, and it's such a catch-22. I don't like.
She doesn't like fat people.
I don't like.
That's-
I'm just saying.
Only myself. No. Like, no, I'm just kidding. Like, my preference.
Oh, that was funny.
My no, not all fat people. I have nothing
Because
against fat people.
because when she
The
said
smelly
that, it was
ones.
like,
Wait, I love white women.
Look, there we go.
Wow.
There
oh,
we
that's
go.
true.
Okay.
That's- I mean,
So-
I
The
don't
black
think
queens
you should
are gonna
say
come for
that.
you.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Even though
that's
they can't
But he's
see
not
it.
on camera. He's not worried
Yeah.
about it. So no, not fat people altogether. I prefer not to date a chubby man. I feel like there should be one belly and it's mine. That's just my, you know what I'm saying? Like just how I move. Like I don't want to bump bellies. I
Yeah.
just want my belly.
No. It'll be like the
My
belly
belly
buttons
on your
are kissing.
forehead and that is it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just,
Yeah.
so everybody has their preferences and
Yeah.
it's okay.
For
My
sure.
preference, I like a big man that can throw me over his head and like spin me.
No, yeah, I would like that too, but they don't have to have a belly.
Like big in size.
Big in size, he could be big in belly. I mean,
Can he put you over? Like,
Ben can pick me up.
no, not
I'm just saying, he's a big boy.
not that.
And I'm tall. I'm
She said, "Make you
5'9".
pick me up." I didn't mean it like that. Like you mean like a Travis Kelce type, husky type person?
Yeah, like a D1 athlete,
Got you.
maybe an O lineman. I could go with
Got
that
you.
as that far.
So yeah, I would. I need like a wide receiver body.
Okay, yeah.
Like people who play like wide receiver positions.
Tall
like
and
that's,
fit.
Yeah, tall and fit. Yeah. I mean, I'm 5'9". I've dated shorter. It's
You want to rub your stomach on his washboard.
yes, yes.
Just straining out the
I want to be able to dry hump his abs.
Yep. I'm glad we're all
Everybody has
here,
some.
and I'm glad we had this conversation.
We're getting to know each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh god, the guy I'm
So, do
dating's
you
gonna
have
look
any
at this and be
fetishes?
like, "Ugh."
Not really, honestly, if I'm being honest.
What? What'd you ask? Fetishes?
Yeah.
I love when people say not really because there are certain things that you do in sex that you probably don't think is a fetish, but stems from a kink.
trying to like
You like
I
your
don't know.
hairs plucked.
You sounded
Yeah,
like
no.
an old Southern
That's
woman
like
when you
something you
said
do.
that.
That's like some self-care
Do you like
shit.
your
That's not
ball
like a
hairs
fetish.
plucked?
I don't really have like.
Do you choke
I'm
during
not really a tickle my
Do you
feet
choke
type of
during
person.
sex? Do you choke somebody?
Yeah.
Do
It's
you
a kink.
have a foot fetish?
No, I am not a feet person.
Oh,
Pretty feet. I'm just not. They have to be painted, done. Yeah, I'm one of those. Sorry.
I have great feet. You're talking to the wrong person. I have beautiful feet.
we've
Katie
done
makes me
this
pull
a couple
them out.
times, and I was just
Katie
about to
makes me
ask,
pull them out
pull out
often.
your foot. Pull out your foot. Pull out that foot.
Right now.
Yeah.
She's like,
This is like the fourth podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
They need, when it gets brought up, they need to know.
yeah, see,
I have nice.
you do have nice feet for sure. But yeah, I'm not really
Pedicure
a foot
on
person.
fleek.
I can't. Every time.
Do
She
you
did
have
this
a
in a
fetish?
bar in Patchogue one time.
What?
I said, do you have a fetish? I
No.
don't mean to ask you questions, turning into the host.
Oh no, you can.
No, yeah,
We
ask
like
us
that.
questions. Yeah.
We like an interactive space.
After
But-
we done with us, like with this, let me ask y'all some questions.
We're done.
You could do it now.
Yeah.
Are we can?
Yeah, go for it.
Well,
What-
before we say that,
I was about to
if
get
you
on it.
want to know anything more about him, turn to the camera
All right.
and tell him your
Y'all
ads.
can, at name
'Cause
is
we're getting off.
Tye2livee, Tye2livee. 2 E's, or at the Culture Crew. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Can you
What
do
else
your
you
name
want?
one more time? I have
It's
ADHD.
Tye2livee.
Just for the ADHD girlies, like you lost me.
It's Tye2livee, right? So it's
Okay.
Tye2livee. It's 2 E's instead of 1.
So they got it.
2 E's instead of 1. You heard?
Tye2livee.
Follow me.
I'm 2
right
S's.
now.
Boogie Jones, 2 S's.
Cat,
Gotta follow you.
three T's.
On the low.
On the low. Lauren, Gary. Underscore.
A lot of underscores in here.
Not mine. Boogie Jones. Easy. I'm old.
Okay. Now that this is going to go into an open platform, let me move this back.
I hope we got good questions.
This is, I don't have nothing written down. I'm gonna definitely
Well,
fly
go
some
off the top.
Okay, go
You know what
ahead.
I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Not no sexual shit like that, because I just want to pick your brain a little bit.
Okay.
So what made y'all want to start a podcast?
That's a question for her.
So Burn After Rolling, which is my boyfriend's platform and kind of our network where we fall under, started in my living room. And we got all the equipment. It started literally on our couches with him and his friends, and I was the camera girl.
Gotcha.
And it was literally in a small 1-bedroom apartment. If you like go back to their original episodes, it's just all of us hanging out basically. And it was like a 3 a.m. conversation where I was talking to Ben and his good friend about how like they're all so funny. Like we all have like him and his friends have all been friends since they were like young. So like the way they banter is just so funny. And like I have my friends that I banter with also.
Gotcha.
Obviously, my cameraman, I met her at work too. I met her at work. I met her because she lived down the block from me. But when they started theirs, I would do all the behind the scenes stuff. And I am, as I would say, funnier than a lot of them. So I was like, you know, Ben kept asking me like he really wanted to make a girl version of his show because they are very male oriented. Like if you
Gotcha.
ever watched Burn After Rolling,
I watched a
they
few
talk
of the
about a
episodes.
lot of stuff and they never really give a female's perspective. So in the beginning, I started it just to give an insight to females' perspectives because they didn't have one. And I just randomly started it one day, and it started with a lot of like I do 3 different kinds of shows. Like I'll do interviews. We did a weekly one that we need to start doing
'cause I was
more.
going up and down the timeline and seeing the different.
And then I have like hot topics where I'll do like today's hot topics in the world, or then me and my other co-hosts do like true crime and all different types of stuff. And now I started a new one for like sobriety. So
Okay.
like I'll have like addicts come on and they'll tell their stories, and then I'll tell like my stories from like my parents' perspectives because they're addicts.
Okay.
And that's really how it came about, just because like he did it and then like he taught me how to do everything, and then I was getting so good at it I was like, I gotta get on the camera.
Yeah. Dope.
I need in on the action.
Now, what do you like least about podcasting?
Editing the clips.
Editing. In the beginning, like now I kind of have I have help because like there's AI generation and stuff, so I can get help from that to make clips and stuff. But making the clips is a lot. Like it takes hours and hours and hours, and you want to be able to put it out. And I think like that's the only thing I really don't like about it. So like when it becomes a bigger thing, I can't wait to hire an editor.
Yeah, me personally, since day one, I hired an editor, send it to them, send me the shit back because I do not have the time to edit. Now, do you have a guest that you feel like was your least favorite guest? And I want y'all both to elaborate why.
My least favorite?
You've done more pods than me. That one pod that wasn't ever released, was it Us 4? You guys have gotten so much better, but that was for me probably the most.
They're amazing now. Yeah.
They're so much different, but it was like one of their first times on camera.
And it was
and
really
I had already
my
done
fault
it a couple
because
times.
Got you.
And what happens is
They
I don't
smoke
smoke
beforehand?
weed. They're weed
Gotcha,
smokers. So they
gotcha.
smoked beforehand, and we got on camera, and Katie and I were like, blah, 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 and they were like this.
But it was also
kid you
my
not.
fault. It
It was
was my fault
awkward.
because
That's
I
me. That's- I
also
do the same
it was
way
the
here.
first time they
You
all
got
met
so
each
much
other
better,
also.
but they're asking me.
So like after a while, it was the first time they all met each other. They smoked beforehand, and like it was just like all of that. My talking in it, I felt like it was so good, but it was also because they were so quiet. I just kept talking and talking and talking.
I literally, when we left, I texted Katie. I was like, I don't think you can release that one. And then she was like,
I
when
got
she
a
watched
text
it back, she
from
was like,
each of them almost at the same time saying, please don't put that out. And then I was like, it's okay, I'm not gonna. But there are parts to it that are very funny, but they've all grown so much. Like, she's grown into a great co-host. Them two, she started as my friend, and I had her come on for one, and she's fucking amazing on the camera now. I have her come on. This is Lauren Gary I'm talking about. You can't see who I'm pointing to. She does my cameras, but now, thankfully, I don't have to ask anyone to do my cameras because she's always available. But she's a great speaker, and I have Law Dog on the low come on now, and she's great.
yeah, she's gotten way better.
She really, if I have live
Thank you
sometimes
for the edibles,
now.
by the way.
Yeah, I have lives now. I've started.
Okay.
So like it'll be like open platform, and it'll be like a party scene, and like we'll all just be in here hanging out, and like I have like card games that we'll all ask questions. What? She does amazing on those because it's just like us hanging out. You don't really remember. Yeah, like you don't remember it's recording, and then like you could see the live commenters.
Got you.
So it's very, very cool. Like I'm gonna probably start doing more of those. But
For me, I started as you asked me to come on as a guest in your old studio space.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, sure. You know what I mean? Like to be honest, I'm not big into watching podcasts, listening to them. Like I'm a book reader. Like I'll go on social media and I'll scroll through reels, but like I never really was like introduced to the podcast world. So she was like, oh, do you want to come on? And I was like, all right, fuck it. You know what I mean? So I came on, and then she told me that there was good feedback on like our episode or whatever the case would be. And then she asked me to come on again, and I guess there was more feedback. And then she had asked like, would you want to like co-host? And I was like, sure. Because you know why? Because here's the trick. I never watch my own podcast back. Ever. Because I'm the type of person that feels embarrassment through the screen. And then sometimes the clips she puts out.
Like, please edit out my laughing. Edit out me sneezing. Edit out
sometimes
me everything.
the clips she puts out, I'm like, like no one tells me I make the craziest faces. Like sometimes a guest will be sitting there, and like the faces I'm making at them is just so wild. That's why I try to wear glasses. These are light, but usually I wear dark ones because like the faces I make are crazy. And then I also say the wildest shit, and I can't take it back.
Yeah. There was one.
It's on the web. Like, there's nothing I can do.
There was another bad one that we did 3 podcasts in one day, and the third one,
so
we were fucking hammered.
Oh my god, it was bad.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I
we
forgot
must have
about that
drank
one.
like 2 fucking bottles
Do you
of
keep
tequila.
those episodes?
Yeah, it's on there.
You should.
It's not out, but
do
I think I
forgot
fell
about
asleep
that was with Duke.
at one point because I'm just like, oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
do a
was
bloopers
Duke be
episode.
killing them. That was awkward.
Well, that one he was just,
Yeah.
That wasn't a great one either, but
You got some good ones.
there's crazy ones on there, but I can't say that there's any. The only one, the 2 that I didn't release, I think were like the craziest that were just like embarrassing. Like,
You were so wasted. We did 3 episodes, and by the 3rd one, I don't even think it probably wasn't even English.
I was
were
like,
probably
blah,
it was
blah,
bad. We
blah.
were fucked up.
yeah,
Like
I was-
after we like closed everything down, we were like, how the fuck are we supposed to, like, who's picking us up?
yeah, it was so bad. It was so
I was
bad.
hungover the whole next day. I was like, we just did a podcast. Like, I don't
Oh my
understand.
god,
Yeah, that
I
one
felt
was
like
rough.
death.
We talked about some wild shit on the
Yeah.
first 2 that were released.
Yeah.
Wild. I think
Is
the
there any
opening
other,
line of
like-
that one was the girl talking about she sucked dick after it was in her ass and she
Yep.
had shit on her lip.
Yep.
Oh God. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one
I
was
wouldn't
wild.
post that either.
We posted that.
No,
Oh,
we
you
posted
did?
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
we posted that.
God.
That was
Yeah.
a clip.
Is
That
there,
was a clip.
I'm trying to see how can I phrase this. Is there other content you want to do in the future? Like, do you see it evolving to?
Well, I do vlogs.
Okay.
So I started doing those. I want to eventually make them longer because they are very short. Like I did a Live After 5 vlogs. I did one when we went to Miami. That was fun.
We've done some restaurants.
We did restaurants.
We did like a head spa place.
I
We
find
ventured
vlogs
out
to
into
be
that.
hard.
Yeah, they're a little bit annoying because you have to micromanage the way people walk and stuff. That's like the only annoying part of it. Like in the beginning when we went to Miami, I was placing her and our other friend in. So I was like, you got to do this when you're walking away. You need to turn back. I need to get the shot because we can't redo this over again. So that was annoying, but like they're fun. Like it's just showcasing your fun life. I think I would only make them longer, and I really need to be more outside to do that, but I'm not. So that's really it. I do have another page that I'm starting. It's called Two Chicks No Job. That's going to be more content based on like cleaning videos and like doing reviews of restaurants, organization, like kind of more affirmations, all stuff that like is like really my everyday living, to see if I can get that going and get more views on that, to then create more of a platform for Cats at the Bag.
You got any?
I don't know. They try. They tell me all the time I should have my own, but
we
like,
want her to have her own show so bad.
Should do
We
one
think
on nursing.
I don't want to do one on nursing. I really like to.
You'll be surprised how many people.
I like to make people feel uncomfortable. That's really what I like to do. I like to ask the questions that push you out of your comfort zones. I think that the world has just become too sensitive on too many topics, and I like to talk about those topics in a real way. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so I like to talk about sex. I think we're all adults and we're having it, and it's not about like having a sex podcast. It's just conversations that should be had about people, you know what I'm saying, that are sexually active.
That would be dope.
So, like, we've tossed around ideas and stuff like that. It's just a matter of me making the time, and I have no kind of concept of editing or anything like that. So, like, I would have to hire an editor. But, like, you know, I think that probably would be more my, like, avenue, only because, like, those are the podcasts that catch my eye. So, like, Dirty Street Confessions, love that podcast. It's like soft porn. It wasn't like soft porn in the beginning, but, like, they asked those weird, funky questions on like street interviews. I love doing the street interviews.
That's
Stuff
like
like
one
that.
of the most hardest things. Street interviews. I did an after Knicks game. You know how you ask them the questions about what do you think they're gonna win in? The hardest thing I've ever done.
You just got to come up with a good set of questions that you can ask anybody. Like, I feel like we nailed it the last time. Like, we have a spell or twerk question, and we have words, you know, so it's either you spell the word or you twerk if you don't know how to spell it. What else do we have?
those are good. In our Alive After 5 vlogs, that's what we basically did. We would go through Alive After 5 and we would ask people street questions, like random people. I can't think of what we would ask off the top of my head. A lot of do you eat ass?
Yeah, I love finding a man that's just looks tight, you know what I'm saying? Like wound up, and asking him like first question, like, do you eat ass? It usually throws everybody off, and then it makes them either more relaxed or you know that they're not, and that's not the type of audience. You know what I mean?
I like the street interviews. I watch anything with those.
Our problem with doing the street interviews is they just go so left in a good way. But
Okay,
like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a clip of like a 20-something-year-old picking me up and spitting me, and I'm like, when did that happen? Like, how did we get there?
14,000 views.
That's dope.
Yeah, no. And it was so funny because I for sure thought he was going to pick me up like a princess, and he did not. And so, like, I'm gearing up thinking he's going to pick me up like this, and he picked me up like this and spun me around. So my legs are like in this awkward stance. It was so funny. And I was like, when he put me down, I was like, I didn't like that. Like, not for me. He was a big boy though.
Yeah, he was.
He was a big boy.
Our camera girl, Lauren Gary, is also our little camera girl when we're doing the vlog. So the footage she has is really
sometimes not postable.
Out of this world.
She said never.
Out of this world. Patchogue After Dark is really like, it's just
Is that the Instagram page?
That's
the bar
Patchogue
fights?
behind the scenes. That's a bar fight, but that's not. We're on there, but that's
One of my
not.
favorite pages right now.
Yeah, shout out to Vado again.
Right.
But he reposted our things on there, but I mean the street interviews are fucking wild.
Hysterical.
So
Yeah,
funny.
definitely
So
do some
funny.
more of those. 'Cause I like street interviews.
Well, next party you throw, maybe we'll come and we'll interview your
Gotcha.
people.
I'll
We'll do a little
definitely invite you.
collab.
I'll definitely invite you. All
Little
right, so
collab.
I'll leave it off with this question. What advice do you have for people that are starting a podcast? Because, we've been doing this for a minute, and, it's not easy. They usually say you don't get past the 7th episode. Or is it 3rd episode?
First.
Something like that. So anybody that's watching this and want to do a podcast and want to do what we do, what's advice y'all got for them?
Turn the content out. Like, just whether it's 1 view, whether it's 2 views, whether it's 3 likes, whether it's 4 shares.
Don't give up.
Just keep posting content.
Mhm.
Content.
Yes,
Content, and make sure you find a place that if you don't know what you're doing, you don't know about cameras, and you don't know about roadcasters, and you don't know about all eCam or any of the things you have to use on the computer, make sure you find a space. We're renting. Just saying, if you need a place that can either do that all for you or is willing to teach you about it. Ben, I keep talking about him, but from Burn After Rolling, he's a great person to reach out to. He helps anybody that really is looking to start a podcast and doesn't really know where to go. Because it is like tricky. People think that you could just get on and talk shit with your friends, and essentially you can, but there's so much more that goes into it that like you really need to lay out the best. There is like ones where we really go off the book and it's like such an amazing podcast, but the ones that are really like formatted and like everything is lined up and you have your questions and you know the person and stuff. Like before he came on, I thought he was a fucking rapper. You gotta do your research.
I would also say be yourself.
Yeah,
do you know
be
what I'm saying?
yourself.
Like the world
For
is
sure.
a very, very sensitive place right now. People are scared to speak their mind, their truth, regular talk, because they're so afraid of offending something or somebody or a they or a them or I don't even know anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But I really just
I
feel
kind
like
of fall in there because I'm just always trying not to.
I just feel like you can't maneuver like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's hard.
And whether
you're right.
you,
it's true.
but controversy sometimes brings you the views. Do you know what I'm saying? That could be your viral moment of you just speaking your beliefs and being yourself. Because at the end of the day, you're the only person paying your bills, and fuck what the world's got to say. No offense.
And people watch for authenticity.
Right.
They love people that come on and they're raw and they're
I
like.
second that.
We come in and we're not afraid to say things that might hurt people's feelings or might make us look crazy. One of my first years at Suffolk, I walked in and a couple of the kids recognized me from a clip and they knew me as the girl that was talking about farts on camera. You can't be scared of like that, because at the end of the day, you don't know, especially in this day and age, when you're going to go viral. So if you're getting clipped and you're going to go viral for talking about eating someone out or doing crazy shit,
or getting peed on.
Yeah, and you're
People
scared.
come up to me about that one all
And
the
you're
time.
scared that like your grandma's gonna
It's
see
crazy
it
the
or
people
someone's
that
gonna
comes up
see
to
it.
you.
You can't be scared. If you want to do this, you have to commit to it.
Correct.
If not, it's not worth it. It's not worth your time. Just go fucking smoke a blunt with your friend in the car.
I agree.
Do
Make sure you
Snapchat
have a
videos.
plan. Make
Yeah.
sure you have a plan. You feel me? I remember writing my Culture Crew podcast out 3 seasons ahead, like the topics, 3 seasons.
Wow.
Smoking in the car and not having nothing to do. But yeah. But thank y'all for letting me interview y'all.
Thanks for
This is
coming.
actually kind of fire.
Mhm.
Invite me back anytime.
You
You're
gotta be a little
welcome.
bit more prepared.
Yeah.
Right? I do.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry
more
about
Not that
that.
we'll talk about it off camera. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's not what we're here for.
I'll
on
definitely
camera.
come back.
But we're gonna.
Come back.
We're gonna.
We're going to. We're definitely
Yeah,
going
we're
to.
gonna. Thank you for coming. Boogie, thank you for coming. Lauren, Gary, thank you for doing the cameras on the low. Thank you for being our entourage. I don't know your name, but thank you for watching.
Mellow.
He only likes white
Oh,
girls, I know
so
that.
before you end this, right? She
Yeah.
actually thought I was a rapper. So I told her I write music, right? So I've never like bust a track or nothing like
you about
that.
to
But
spit something
he
right
just dropped the album, and
Are you gonna spit?
I literally helped him write like
Come
3 of the tracks
on.
on there. He's a singer, not a.
All right, sing. Get on here. A couple of
I
bars.
just sing because she
Sing
thought I was an
whatever song
artist.
you want.
Sing to me, Paolo.
Sing for us.
Sing for us. Any song.
Little Chris Brown.
Before I
Sing
let
a
go,
song.
in memory of Frankie May.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Say you love me when you talk to me. I don't know.
You're nervous. It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
It happens. It happens to the best of us.
We'll circle back to you and we'll get you on.
That's what you got to have on there.
I'm an open person. It's not
Yeah.
You weren't mentally prepared?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we officially invited you, you would do the homework?
I was looking at him.
Oh, when I come back, he's sitting right here.
Yeah.
Because all them questions y'all was asking, see me, I'd be more so like,
You had the note.
I did, but see, I like to just, when you ask me questions, I like to just, I
Off
like
the
to
top?
study
Off the
people,
top.
but don't like to be, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I was interviewing you, I probably would have known everything about you, honestly.
Definitely.
It's just the.
We
how
should
I-
do a reverse interview.
Yeah.
And let's see what your
We
interview
should.
style is and
We
what you
should.
could find on us.
Got you.
What's your dirt?
Yeah, we should
Got
plan
you.
that. And you and I could be
Let me
guests
know.
on your
This
own
is
show.
not far
I'd love
from
to.
Mastic, so
Yeah, I would love to. Just to
know.
see what kind of things he could get like about us on the internet.
And
No.
then I'm sitting home smoking. I'll write the best fucking questions
Yeah, let's do it.
too. Got you.
I love answering
Well,
questions.
you know the vibes.
Well, thank you for coming.
Yes.
Thank y'all, fam. Invite. Yari was supposed to be here, but he'll watch this on fucking Instagram.
Yeah, you missed out.
Loser. Just kidding.
Thank y'all.
Thank you for watching another episode of Cats Out the Bag. LG, take us out of here.
This was dope.